thank you for joining me for today's time on the mat, which is about stress relief, or on days where you just really don't feel like a workout, but you know you want to move your body to help release some tension and just feel looser, and just have 15 minutes to yourself to clear your mind, just focus on you, building strength, relaxing. This is today's workout for you. Okay, so we're going to start by seating, okay, in a cross-leg position. If you need to have a little towel to lift up to be a bit more comfortable, or a yoga brick, just hit pause and go and get that. But we're just going to sit cross-legged, hands on our knees, and we're going to close our eyes, making sure you have a nice tall spine, and we're going to breathe in through the nose and then out through pursed lips as if we're blowing out candles. Good. So let's just do 2 or 3 of those in your own time. So as you're breathing in, I want you to really feel like your rib cage is expanding, your whole diaphragm is expanding. And then as you breathe out, we're pushing every little last bit of oxygen out of those lungs, so you'll feel a contraction of the abdominals to do that. Try and make sure there's no tension in the neck or the shoulders. One more. And out. Okay, so now I want you to just reach up your left arm. Right arm is coming to the mat as we breathe in here through the rib cage to the side and out. And change sides. And one more either side. Good. So facing your end of your mat now, we're going to stay in that nice tall seated position. Okay, so hold on behind the thighs to get into that position. Okay, it's not something that our spine likes to be in a lot of the time. We're going to take our arms straight ahead, shoulders are nice and relaxed. Inhale to prepare, exhale, rotate one arm round to the back and let the head follow. Inhale at the back and exhale, come back to the front. And back. So getting this thoracic rotation, so rotation through the ribs, is just so important. Let's keep our spine healthy. If we have a healthy spine, we almost certainly have a healthy body. And back, and one more. Good. So keeping those arms long, we're just going to do into a few half rollbacks. Okay, so we're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, tuck the pelvis as we roll back to a comfortable position. I'm going to raise the arms up to eye level, lower, and then use the abdominals to lift back to vertical. Okay, so I don't want you to come too far and let your hip flexors grip. We're just doing some light work on those abs and to get some more flexion into the spine. Lower and up. Let's do 4 more. Reach and up. Last 2. And up, and 1 more. And up. I'm just coming to the front of your mat, hold on behind the thighs and roll down. Okay, so let's just take a minute to lie here. It just feels so good to lie flat on the mat, just letting our collarbone open, our body just feel heavy on the mat and grounded. I'm just going to now go into some hip rolls. So I want you to do 4 hip rolls in your own time. Okay, so we're going to inhale. You're going to exhale, tip the pelvis towards the rib cage as you push through the heels, Coming up, and just pause at the top to make sure you're in a nice long line. Okay, you can feel the weight evenly in the feet, so you feel your inner thighs engaging. And then you're going to sink down from the chin or the neck area to get movement through that thoracic mid-spine. Okay, so do 3 more. Don't rush it. Okay. This is your time on the mat to just improve your flexibility and release that stress, and just have 15 minutes out from your busy lives, busy day, to enable you to be more effective for you and for everybody else around you. 1 more. And down. So now taking your right knee to tabletop, left knee to tabletop, glue the legs together. Arms are coming to a low diagonal, palms are facing the ceiling. We inhale, let the legs go over to one side, and then exhale, use the obliques to bring them back to center. So we're not collapsing completely, we're always in control. Just go as far as your body will allow, so don't force it. Okay, this is your workout. You know, we're not here as a competition. We're here to feel better and to feel good about ourselves. Okay, if you wish, you can take the legs over and extend one leg or both legs as you bring them back to the center and down. Okay, so do what your body wants to do. Okay, if it wants a little bit more work, do that. If it doesn't, keep the knees bent. It's still a whole lot of work for those obliques. Let's just do 1 more either side. And the other. And then just tuck the knees in, let them widen, and just stir the hips. Okay, and then the other way. Okay, so now the left leg is going long, the right knee is bent, foot is on the mat. Okay, and we're just going to lift the right leg up and flex it down. So point up, flex down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that knee in, other side. Lift and lower. Just getting a little stretch on these hamstrings now. 4, 3, particularly if we've been sitting a lot, the hamstrings can feel quite tight. 2, and 1. So now both legs are going long, and I just want you to push your whole body into the mat. So push the heels in, push the glutes in, push the backs of the arms in, and then relax. Okay, again, just make yourself heavy pushing into the mat and relax. And 1 more. And relax. So arms are going overhead now. We're just going to do 4 roll-ups. So we inhale, arms to the ceiling. Exhale, push through the heels as we come up and over, up to vertical, and then tuck and roll down. Okay, if you're good with that, stick with that. If you need a modification, bend the knees. Inhale, exhale, holding on behind the thighs, reaching forward, coming up to vertical, and then holding as you go down. Good. You could always also use weights in the hands or fold a little towel under your lower back, and that just helps you get over that sticky part. And last one. Lift up, and then just want you to butterfly the legs, and then just flex over. You let the hips open. Good. And then we're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. Okay, so our wrists are under our shoulders and our hands, we're pushing through those hands to make sure we're nice and stable on the back. Our knees are under our hips and the weight is evenly distributed. We're going to glide the right leg back and then unweight the left arm and bring it straight up. And we're just going to lift and lower the back leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just hold here and reach long and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring the knee in, and we're going to go into a fire hydrant exercise. So we're going to take the hip out to the leg out to the side, knee bent and in, out and in. So for 8, 7, 6. This is just loosening up those hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then settle back in the middle. Now I want you to tuck your toes under, okay, and we're just going to come into a little hover plank. Okay, so we lift the knees and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I want you to push the hips up as you come into a yoga down dog and just paddle the feet out. Okay, head is coming between the hands. Good. And then coming back into the little hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then drop the knees. Okay, let's do the swimming prep on the other side. So making sure we're pushing through the hands, glide the left leg back this time. Unweight the right arm, it's coming straight out, making sure that shoulder is nice and relaxed, it's not hunching up by your ear. And then we lift and lower the back leg for 8, 7, 6, really reach long, 5, 4, feel the work coming from that glute, 3, 2, 1, and then hold. Feel all the muscles on that posterior chain on the back of the body working for you. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in for our fire hydrant. So take the leg out and in. So making sure those hips are still facing down. Pushing through those hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, final set of hover planks. So lifting those knees and breathe. 3, 2, 1. And push up to your down dog. Okay, and then maybe just walk the feet around. Do what feels nice for you. Make sure the head is heavy between the hands. Okay, just getting into this inverted position just feels quite nice. And then back into the hover. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I want you to just come to the front of the mat, cross over the legs, and we're going to end with a nice bigger 4 stretch. So take the knees with you. Cross the ankle over one knee. Just let that hip open. And breathe. And then if you wish, bring the knee towards you and then try and push the pelvis away into a more neutral position to feel a stretch around the outside of the hip. You know, if you've watched my videos a lot, you know that I say this a lot, but the figure 4 stretch that we're doing now is just such a good one to do every day. Just release those hips and the glutes. Foot down, and then let's go to the other side. Here you let the hip open out. And then bring the knee in. elbows down, and then just bring the feet together and let the knees open with gravity. Okay, and then just put your hands on your tummy and breathe. Feel that belly expand, and then as you breathe out, feel it contract, and then light engagement of the abs just to push that last bit of air out. Let's just do one more. And out. Good, and then rolling over onto your side, pushing up, and you are done. I really hope that that helped you. If you've had a particularly stressful day or carrying a lot of tension, or just, just didn't feel like a workout today, but having done that 15 minutes, we've built some strength. I sneaked in some ab work, some glute work, some flexibility work, but in a gentle way. So I really hope it helped you. I always ask you to leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Please do that. And if you've got any friends that you feel would benefit from this workout, point them to the channel. And so take care, and I shall see you again soon. Bye bye.